live. Okay. Well, let's see what the old amp sounds like. Running through this setup I got. Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet for a little while today. I am gonna be getting my teeth all whitened up. Now I loaned my TS9 to my what I do call him is my fearless leader. Let's see what that sounds like. The TS9 is off. I'm going to give you just a dry Let me make sure I don't have my guitar going through something. It is going through something else. Let's shut that off. Okay, so that was what was up with that. Is my amp plugged in? Did I make a mistake? Did I really make that mistake? Let's see what's happening here. It's live and it's going into channel 4, channel 5. Should be input 5. And I got no signal out of input 5. Why would that be? Well, it helps to plug into the amplifier. There we go. And I think problem solved. We should hear a little. Oh, yeah. There we go. Ah. You gotta. Yeah, you gotta get stuff right. Okay, so there's a dry stratty tone. And that's pretty quiet. Let's see what my... Let's bring that volume up a bit. That's sounding all right. I know you're hearing the car noise in the back. We live in an area where everybody's got to have a big, loud truck. And if they don't have a loud truck, they own a small car with no exhaust pipe. So that's my real amplifier. Okay, let's hear what the tube screamer does. Nice. I like it, but I'm gonna give it a little more. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Top end in that. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, getting a little warmed up here. All looking good. I haven't touched the guitar yet today, so we'll go ahead and play some guitar, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw this clunker in my mouth one more time. My teeth are looking a lot better. I mean, I do brush my teeth every day, but man, the coffee and stuff will get them stained, and it's nice to have nice looking teeth. I like having my teeth nice and white, so I do go to the trouble of doing this. Not tragically expensive at all. It's just kind of nice. Stuff does not taste real good, but it doesn't taste real strong. This is a Plus White. I don't know who makes it. Cork I don't know. Yeah, it's called Plus White. I got it at Weimar. Your employee-owned business, not like Walmart. I could buy it at Walmart for probably half as much, but don't go there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing in my face and play some guitar and see what happens. I got some backing tracks. Well, not loaded up. I have a YouTube channel or search loaded up that I'll use to pick a backing track from, and I'll just improvise using my pedal board and my good old using Kettner amp. Here we go. I'm gonna shut up now. I'll be about maybe 15 minutes before I say anything. 20 maybe. We'll see. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it's nice to get that thing out of my mouth. Yikes. That's what she said, right? All right. Hello, everyone. Forgive me for not saying hi, Preston. I saw you come in right as I got going and stuck that thing in my mouth. I'm still whitening my teeth. I like them to look nice and shiny. There, it seems to be working. I do brush my teeth every day. Take very good care of my teeth. That's interesting. The dog in the back of somebody's truck. Preston, hello. Conspiracy Music, hello. Richard the Falcro, hello. Okay, so today I'm actually playing through an actual amplifier, and well, you can't see it, but an actual pedal board. And I'm gonna do a little swap out here real quickly. I've had this small stone pedal for quite some time, and it's the EH4800 phase shifter. It has a switch on it that will allow me to color the phase and then the rate of the phase. It does not have the mix control that some of them do have. Yeah, and with regard to tone, my amp, I've been on the dirty channel. I mean, it's pretty well overdriven, but it's very mid-range focused. Although I felt like today it had a little bit more bass, but that's just because it's early. Playing guitar before 10 o'clock in the morning is sacrilegious, in my humble opinion. Let me turn some light on here. It might work a little better. So I probably look really red. It's just because it's kind of the light has changed in here, and I haven't readjusted my my camera for it. So I just thought this would be fun to do this morning, simply because I have two very similar pedals. So I've turned off all of the foot pedals on my pedal board. Let me point the camera down here where you can see the guitar. Woo! Yeah, boy, we've cooled off a little bit today. The most important pedal anybody can have on a pedal board is a tuner. Well, one of them. It helps. So no amp sims, at least not yet today. And I haven't been playing this guitar a whole lot, and we'll talk about another guitar that I've got here if you guys are interested. Anybody else have a Kaler tremolo bar system on their guitar? If you're here and maybe have a Kaler, I would really love to hear from you, because I have an idea and I've gotten some input. I've had the guitar I have a guitar here that belongs to one of my clients. So let's just start with this phase shifter. Okay, so that sounds pretty nice. My tube screamer is not even on. It usually is. It's the always on pedal for me. And I hope everybody's having a really wonderful Monday. I'm looking forward to getting to work today. I look forward to Mondays. The work that I do really does give me purpose in life. I'm not just sitting behind a desk someplace, and it's really fun. And I get to bring guitars like that. That one right next to the blue one over there on the right, that is a custom handmade guitar, and we're going to talk about that one here in a few minutes. So may your Monday be awesome. All right, so here is, just with no effects, my dry guitar tone, I suppose. I play that lick every time I pick up a guitar for some reason. It's my go-to. kind of cool. Gives me a little taste of what the guitar. Right? And the Phase 90. And I'm using humbuckers right now. The Phase 90. Go to the neck pickup. That's what the only knob on the Phase 90. I'm not going to show you the pedal. You don't need to see it. We've all seen them. This is a Phase 90 script. So that's the circuit. It's got the script, like cursive handwriting that nobody can do anymore. Especially young people, they'll never be able to write in cursive. Tragic. We've lost the whole form of art. Good job, generation, wherever you fucking are. So that's with the speed knob set at 9 o'clock. So you can hear. So fairly slow phasing and real pretty dull. It's not real prominent. It's not right. I'll turn it over to 3 o'clock. And here's what we have. Almost like a tremolo effect. Kind of cool. Kind of fun. And I'll show you the Phase 90. Here's the small stone. I bought this I don't know 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, it's been probably 5 years ago. And it's hardly ever touched my my pedal board. I used it a couple times. I may have used it on a couple of the songs that are on my YouTube channel. But let's swap this out again. I'm gonna move the Phase 90 back to the 9 o'clock position, which when I use the Phase 90 live, that's generally where I use it. And I'll use it on songs like, just for context. I'll add some overdrive. Here we go. Swap this out. So it's at 9 o'clock with the rate knob. So let's just see what the difference is. What the hell? All right, I'm gonna go back to clean, nice clean tone. And pedals are actually pretty easy for me to swap out on this pedal board. Let's see, except for this one, of course. My power cable is not quite long enough, but it powered right up. So let me turn the pedal off. delay off, and here is the good old, oh boy, that thing's dusty. I'm embarrassed. Embarrassed to show this to you. So this is primarily where my phase 90 is set. Whoop, come on. Get the cables getting in the way. There we go. So that's my phase 90, and I usually have the speed set at about 9 o'clock. I like the way that sounds. It's not too intrusive, kind of like a chorus effect, a slow chorus effect. So again, there's my guitar sound. Boy, did that just get louder? Help me. If you're paying attention, did that just get louder? Well, that pedal's off. I'm gonna check this. I may just have discovered that my phase 90 might be killing some of my my volume. Can't have that. The guitar has got to be loudest in the mix. So with the pedal inactive, did I just lose a bunch of volume? No. Okay, we're all good. I think we're okay. All right, just wanted to check that. It seemed like it got louder for some reason. All right, so the phase 90, I'm gonna insert the small stone. I don't know why they call it a small stone. Does anybody know the reason for the title? That'd be cool to know. All right, so get the pedal head sitting here right. There we go. And I can step on it. Okay, so dry. The control set to 9 o'clock. The color knob, which I have no idea what it does, is in the down position. Definitely different. A little bit, it seems like it has a bit more of the effect. Like you can hear more of the phaser just in its I guess default state. Kind of nice. I'm gonna throw the color switch to the up position. So what does this do? Boy, it definitely thickens it up. Yeah. So it's like the color knob button on there is more of a like a mix. It thickens up the mix of it a little bit. It seems like it adds a bit of low end. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but that's all right. You don't need to. It's really simple pedal. Kind of fun. And at the 3 o'clock position, let's see what she does here. So definitely a little bit slower. So kind of fun. I'm not seeing like a real massive shift in the sound of him. It's not. I wouldn't say I. And this is not a gear review. It's just I have two pedals and I own a Phase 90 and an MXR Phase 90 and a small stone by who's it by? Nano? I don't know, something like that. absolutely not a gear review. But let's see. Let's put this into practical application as we should do with all of our uh, guitar sounds and such. You can play by yourself, but you don't sound. Your guitar is gonna have a may need a different personality. Let's see, blue on black. Oh, okay. No, I don't want to do that. Groove A harmonic minor. Oh God, harmonic minor. What did the crowd say when the harmonic minor guitar solo was over? This is a joke. Let's see. My backing track in E minor. All right. Well, we're gonna go. I'm gonna try an E minor guitar backing track here. Just see. This is by YT Jam Tracks, probably by Elevated. Hi, Charlie. How you doing today, man? I hope things are still working well for you in your studio. The little technical user error things happen, man. My stuff's been going pretty good. I haven't had many issues. Yeah, yeah, sounding all right. I think the amp's working well. It's kind of fun to play through a good old guitar amp, even though I'm playing through headphones. I don't have an amp blowing my face off, thank God. Can you hear the air whistling? That's my front door. It's kind of fun. Yeah, that was weird. It's almost like, and I may have, when I was moving stuff around, I may have bumped. Stuff's been working good for you, Charlie. I don't know what nope means. Forgive me. I forgot what question I posed, but hopefully things are going well. Um, let's see. I may have bumped a gain knob on my. Let me see. Where is that? Nah, probably not. No, I definitely didn't touch the gain knob on that. Seems like shit just got louder all of a sudden when I pulled that phase 90 out. I wonder if I had a cable that was giving me some issues. I'll have to check all that stuff out. Um, let's see. My knees hurt. Hey, can't play kids. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad that nobody's writing in cursive anymore. Welcome, my knees hurt. No, I can't hear the aids swirling around. Okay, there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, my knees hurt. I wish I could mic up an amp, but what I've got, yeah, I'm running. I'll just show you my signal chain. You can see it all right here. So the Hughes and Kettner is one of the earliest models of a tube amp that has a built-in DI out of the back of it. It's very early. I bought that. I don't think it was might have been 2011. So I'm running into this, and I've got my guitar going into the amp here, but it's coming through my pedal board, which I can't show you. You can sort of maybe see the very edge of it over here. No, that's not that important. But yeah, I'm basically running through through tubes, real tubes, which they sound fine. No complaints, man. They sound pretty darn good. You know, I have a little touch of some hall reverb. Yeah. Yeah, you brought up a kind of a cool point, and I put an exclamation on this, but they're not teaching children even to write hardly at all anymore in schools. My understanding, I don't have any, so correct me if I'm wrong, because it's on the internet. It must be true, right? But the children are 99.9% of what they're doing is on a tablet or a computer or a laptop or cell phone, whatever. Wouldn't it be a great activity for parents to spend time with their children by teaching them how to write in cursive? I'll never forget learning that in school and how to, write an S. And it was really a fun part of. I mean, I was in first grade, second grade when they started doing that. Yeah, I need to add another couple channels. I totally understand. Check it out, man. So I'll just show you the project. Let's see. Of course, I'm not using all these channels, but take a look at my. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So here's my project that I'm working with right now. My guitar is in this blue channel here. My voice is going into this yellow channel. These up here are backing tracks. I've got a couple of extra guitar channels set up with amp sims. I've got a channel set up here for my bass to plug into. And I think if I turn the effects on my voice, yeah, I got a little touch of reverb. But this is and then I've got my my drum track down here that I can just jam along with a drum pattern if I want. So, live I can do pretty much anything you could do in anything I want. I could record a song right now, record a riff. Yeah. Yeah, my niece heard. I know, and my dad doesn't understand that either. I got you, the baby boomers. Yeah, boy. Yeah, trying to just get someone to commit to going out to have a cup of coffee anymore. People are so busy doing nothing that they don't have time to do something. It's very sad. But yeah, it would be cool if parents could spend more time with their kids. They're working 2 jobs, most of them, I'm guessing. And yeah, I think the curse of the art of writing in cursive is probably a thing of the past, which is, Yeah, talk about tracks. We need some tracks. Kind of fun. Um, um, so, guys, I've got to get to work. I've got a lot of work to do. Oh, and let's talk real quickly about a guitar that I worked on last week, and the guy was so kind to let me bring it home, and I'm glad he did because it gave me an opportunity to kind of decipher what I should do. So this old girl, let me get back to my face. Appreciate y'all hanging with me, even though you're yeah. Let's see. So here's this. It's got a Kaler tremolo. And I think the flaw in this, because this guitar does not stay in tune when you use the vibrato bar. So I think the flaw in this, and something I'm going to try today, is to solder the windings on these, because these windings go right directly over the cam that makes the guitar ultimately whammy, that bends the pitch of the notes. And I believe that that's what's causing a problem with this guitar. I've done some research, and I feel like that is it's the best suggestion I've heard, and I don't know if it'll work or not, because I haven't got any feedback from somebody who owns one of these. Not many people do, aside from what I've been able to find on YouTube. So that's what my plan is to solder the windings on those strings. You can see that where they pass over that let me see if I can do this and look normal. Okay, so where the mechanism actually moves, that you can see where the windings of the strings are. Let me get this up in the, so when I move this, those windings are going over the top of that cam, and the guitar just goes out of tune when you use the bar, and that's unacceptable to me. It does have locking machine heads, and I did just rework the nut, and I've pushed on both. I pushed on this side of the nut and bent the strings. The strings are not hanging up in the nut. So there's something else going on. So I'm going to try doing the solder trick on the windings on these, because I think that they might be moving. Yeah, not a big fan of the gold knobs. It's got chrome hardware. It must have been what he had sitting around. I don't know. And maybe decisions were made. This is a custom built guitar. It's very nice. Beautiful guitar. Thank you, though. Yeah, the guy, I don't know. I'm hoping maybe I can talk to the gentleman who built this guitar. The man who owns it, his name is Chuck, and he's a really great dude. And one of my other clients referred him to me, and he brought this guitar into my shop, given the good word that I got from another person. So that was very cool. That's about the only way I get business. So that's great. Won't the solder crack off? Charlie, I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I've heard from very few others, but a few others, and you might look this up if you're curious about this. Not that everybody has a Kaler. There aren't very many of them. I mean, there's a lot of them out there, probably thousands, hundreds of thousands. I don't know. Ooh, I just noticed this strap button is loose. Look at that. I have a screwdriver sitting there. Always working, right? There we go. Hey, we got to check all that stuff. I probably loosened it up. Yeah. The string is out. But not tell what string is out. Yeah. Well, you develop that obviously, you develop it over time to develop your ear. And I mean, I've been doing changing strings on guitars for a long time. I can really hear stuff and almost always tell what string it is. It's fun to try and develop that. The more you play and the more you play a guitar that goes out of tune, the more you'll develop that ear for hearing what string is it. Time's your best friend on that. So guys, I've got to get going, but I'll yeah, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I remember reading something about that, but the video that Mr. Kaler did to help me work on this guitar was really helpful, very informative. Um, these are really, honestly, really easy to work on. They just take, I think, three or maybe four different hex key sizes, a Phillips head screwdriver to actually do a full setup if you have to do everything. And we did a string gauge change on this. It had 10s on it when it came in. We put 9s on this thing. I think maybe we put 10s. Yeah, these are 10s. This thing's doing all right. But if it takes a couple days and a lot of playing, I've played this guitar a good amount over the weekend. But if it takes that long for a guitar to hold tune, something needs to be done with whatever it takes to make sure it holds tune. This is unacceptable. If I was to give this to somebody like John Petrucci and he was to go play it, oh, he'd be pissed. And I look at my work in that regard, or I hand it to Nuno Betancourt, notable Floyd Rose player, or Reb Beach, somebody like that. So you guys have a wonderful day. Happy Monday, and we'll see you all sometime soon, I'm sure. Peace.